Hi, my name is Mary Murphy. I'm from Maynooth University where I work in the politics degree, and in first year we have an intake of 70 students.
My name is Philip Finn. I'm from Maynooth University's politics degree also.
Well, we've always given feedback to students, and generally a lot of students don't take up the feedback. We'd often be left with feedback sheets at the end of the year. So this was a really welcome opportunity to try and get the students to engage more in feedback and to create some sort of dialogue between ourselves and the students about feedback. So by flipping feedback and making it feed forward, we were able to get the students' feedback to us about what their concerns were, and then that started a conversation between us and the students. So that was our main challenge. We used a three-stage, multi-stage assignment approach. We first of all looked for feedback from the students in each stage. So that required the students to fill in a feed-forward template, which was very useful to us in getting feedback as to how the students were experiencing the assignment. We gave feedback to the students at each stage using written feedback online, but we also produced group feedback to the students using a video, and with that video was watched by up to 80% of the students, so that was a very useful feedback tool.
The initiative worked well in clarifying what the assignment was asking students to do, and also in offering guidance in how they should go about answering it. And because of this, students gained good knowledge of the assessment and feedback literacies of the politics discipline. Overall, students found the initiative positive both in terms of helping them in the immediate assignment and moving on to the next stage of it, but also in how they would approach future essays in politics. If we were to change any aspect of our approach, it would be moving from a three-stage multi-assignment approach to a two-stage multi-assignment approach, largely due to the significant workload that arises out of the amount of corrections needed for each stage and the amount of time dedicated to the personal feedback towards each student.
One tip would be to think carefully at the beginning about how you want to grade the different stages in a multi-stage assignment, and indeed whether you want to use a grade in the first stage at all. That needs to be given good consideration at the beginning, because you can't really change it once you start out. It's made me think about feedback in a depth that I hadn't thought about it before, and I think the idea of feed forward, the idea of getting feedback from students as well as giving feedback to students, is novel for me, and I certainly would incorporate it into my teaching in future. And I think the idea of breaking down assignments into different stages is very obvious now, but it's something that I hadn't done before and that I would definitely incorporate into my future work.